Hey, we're the Massholes. We're on the West Coast. We're the West Coast Massholes. We're the Massholes on the West Coast. We were from Mass. We were holes when we're there, but we came out here and now we're West Coast Massholes. Hey, everybody. Welcome to West Coast Massholes. I'm Todd Anderson. That over there with his thumbs up is Josh Wingate. This will be, at least for now, a final dispatch from New York City because
Yes,
he's coming back to the West Coast finally. How's it been in New York? You didn't show up last night because last week because you had you had to work or something.
I just had more important shit to do. I will say though, no, I will say that last week's episode I submitted for a creative arts Emmy because it was so freaking good. It's my favorite episode to date, and I wasn't even in it.
And today is your very last day of shooting on your
Mhm.
TV show. Uh,
Yes.
and has it been a lovely experience the entire time, or has it been difficult? Do
No, it's
you
been
want to complain about the network or the producers or anything?
no. Those guys are great. Um, the only hiccup was one cast member got the vid, and so we
Oh,
kind of messed up the schedule a little bit. So that's why I'm here longer. Supposed to be back last week, um, but no, it's been great. And then my whole family got a cold, so I was concerned that I got the vid, but they
just a
test you a
cold.
lot. Yeah, so that was kind of that and no sleep because our daughter decides that she's going to be a party animal in New York City. I mean,
Well,
I
it's
guess
very
if you're going to be.
stimulating. There's a lot of light and sound in New
Mhm.
York. It's hard to relax and go to sleep in such a place.
Yeah, so she's just become a party animal, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's just a
I
phase, I
got
hope.
I myself booked a job last week.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Doing what?
a 1-day guest star on a procedural show, but
Mm,
I had a test on Tuesday, PCR test, came back
mhm,
negative, so I could go to the wardrobe fitting on
mm,
Wednesday, and then I had to get another PCR test on the way to the wardrobe fitting.
mhm.
Did the fitting, got home, was basically spent the day, memorizing my lines and doing my prep and all that stuff in the wardrobe. And then they called it, like the lab called at 7 that night. It was like, yeah, you got a positive test for COVID. So I lost the job. Uh, I lost the
Really?
job. Yeah, I lost the job. And I was symptomless and was genuinely confused because I'm so fucking careful. I still wear masks everywhere. I'm fully vaccinated. And I was like,
So
this
did
can't be real. It can't be right. And then I took an antigen test that night and it came back negative. I took another at home antigen test the next morning, also came back negative. Went and got a PCR test on Friday, the day after I was supposed to shoot, and it came back negative. So a false positive fucked me out of thousands of dollars in work.
I how is that here's my how is that there's a problem there. There's a major problem. Like you so once you sign the contract, then they have to just reschedule your day. But you didn't sign a contract yet. Is that it?
Well, it was a 1 day. I had signed everything, but the COVID test came back before the producer had signed it. So the producer refused to sign the contract and they replaced me.
And you can't fight that. You can't go, well, let's do another test just to make sure.
Uh, no, I mean, I made very clear, that the antigen tests had come back negative and all that stuff, but it didn't. It like the way protocols, the corporation's protocols are set up. I was just screwed.
That's so fucked.
And it could be a bad result because I had COVID in January, and that could have screwed it up maybe, I think it's probably mostly just incompetence. Who the guy who was giving me the test, I think he just didn't do a good job. Because I remember when he put the swab in my nose, I was like, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel like you're getting up there enough that I'm accustomed to, but whatever. It doesn't really, it's just like, I guess, really bad luck. But if somebody's incompetence cost me a job, fuck man, that makes me mad. It just makes me mad.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. And I feel like the protocols, there's a major problem with that. There's a flaw in the system.
Yeah.
Like, I've been more afraid of testing positive because I just have to quarantine for 10 days and then
right, and obviously they have to deal with if readjusting schedules, but they weren't going to do that they're not going to do that for a one-day guest star.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
you even got your own independent testing, and they said it was all negative.
Yep.
That makes me upset.
Yeah, it was a bummer. And then, of course, I had to live my life according to having COVID. So, it wasn't just losing the job. I had to, wear a mask in my house, and, my wife and son had to test, and, we had to stay away from each other and all that stuff for no fucking reason, just because a test came back false positive. It's really annoying. They're like deeply annoying and depressing. Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it also, like on a very self-pitying note, if Hugh Jackman gets the COVID, they put a pause on the production until he's better. But if Daniel Craig gets the COVID, they just pause it all. But if I do, they shit can me. That's fucking awful.
I really feel like this is where we need a better union.
Maybe.
Like you were hired, you are vaccinated and boosted, and you tested negative, and then you get a false test. Instead of them going, okay, let's double check, let's do this test again, make sure, let's do it twice, make sure. They're just like, nope, you're gone. And chances here, it seems like a false positive.
Yeah. Well, it's got to be a false positive, unless it's like long COVID or something from when I had it before. But in which case, because in other countries, they don't, like, if you've had COVID, you don't have to test for like 90 days or something after you have COVID. So I don't know. It's fucking mess. That's what it is. And also, on a political level, our governments from Fed down to local have completely abandoned us on the COVID thing. So it stands to reason that the protocols and corporations and everything are going to be messy and screwy, because there's no longer any support or guidance from government entities on this. They're acting like it's over.
But productions aren't.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, because it's not fucking over. So and the fact that I lost a fucking job because of a false positive proves that COVID is not over. And if this is endemic, meaning this is the way life is going to be forever, I just fucking, god damn it. that's we're giving up. We are giving up. That's what this is. It really makes me mad.
So clearly we were in a pandemic and people were really sick and dying, and that is lessened, and you would hope it's because of a bunch of people got vaccinated.
The numbers flattened, but that doesn't mean we were still 1,000 people were still dying a day. I mean, we're still losing a lot of people even as it's flattened. But now you know, if you pay attention, the numbers are going up in certain places. I mean, there's countries it's been going up for a while now, but now here, like in LA County, the numbers of kids K through 12 are going up. The numbers are going up since what? Since what happened? Oh, we lifted the mask mandates, and now the numbers are going up. So it's just like, this is what I'm talking. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's when we've done this before, we're just repeating mistakes again, and that's what I don't get about calling this endemic as opposed to still a pandemic. I just don't get it.
But what I was trying to say is, I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm trying to say is, here I went to work the other day, and I was clearly had symptoms of some type of virus or cold or whatever you want to call it, some sort of bug. But because it's not COVID, no one gives a shit. But I could easily be just spreading some fucking virus around to the whole cast and crew, and then everybody's like, ugh, you know. So it's kind of, but I guess it's not proven to be deadly yet, whatever it is that
that you have your cold. I don't know. It's very it's strange. That's what I always say about masks, though, when people are like, masks don't work, why are you still wearing a mask, mandates have been lifted. I'm like, because I haven't gotten a fucking cold in a couple of years. And the whole reason I haven't got a cold is because I've been social distancing and fucking wearing a mask, and I like not having a cold, so I continue to wear a mask in public places. And that has nothing to do with COVID. It's just like, oh right, I'm not getting colds, a lot fewer stomach viruses, never getting the flu. You know, it's much better. Life is much better with a mask on.
Yeah, I would have to agree. This is the first weakening of my immune system that I've gotten in since before the pandemic started.
Well, and New York is, I mean, New York is, there's so many people, and there's no way of not being on top of people at some point, unless you lock yourself in a hotel room or something. But it's very easy to pick stuff up in New York. Too many people.
I think my daughter got it first, the baby.
Now, where did she get it? Have you traced for your baby? Like, who was she? Was she going out without you knowing? What was happening?
I think she sneaks out at night and goes to the bars, makes out with strangers.
She's lost to you already, man. God
damn. Well, they grow up fast these days.
Does she like the dive bars or the clubs? What does she go to?
She's got high taste, man. I mean, her first flight ever was a first class flight. So, or I'm sorry, business class, because first class sounds too, you know, we don't want to upset the woke mob by saying first class. It's because we live in a class.
There is no woke mob. Where, show me one photo of the woke mob. I wish someone could
being ironical.
Show me one photo.
I'm trying to be funny, and it was funny. You laughed.
It is funny to complain about cancel culture because there isn't one. So it's fun.
I'll give him.
Fucking Louis C.K. Louis C.K. has a Grammy. Got a Grammy. Never mind Will Smith slapping people.
Partying all night. What I find hilarious about the whole Will Smith thing is people thinking that his punishment was too hard. The 10-year ban from the Academy. It's like, any other asshole would be fucking arrested and dealing with legal repercussions, you stupid fuck. Oh no, he can't go to a party for 10 years. Listen,
I saw someone.
I got in a fight at Babson College when I was like 20 years old, and we got kicked off the campus, and I had to sign a lifelong ban that I would never go near Babson College ever again. Or if there was a Babson College sporting event at another school, I was banned from that even.
Oh wow. So, you couldn't, you had like a restraining order taken out against you from an entire college.
And it was a drunken fist fight. It was a fair fight. It was like no one really got hurt. But it was Will Smith. Oh no, he can't go to a party.
I saw on someone on Twitter using that comparison. Like, this sentence is so much stiffer than any of the sentences we've seen people from January 6th, the insurrectionists, get. And I'm like, you're comparing a guy being banned from the Oscars to Jesus fucking Christ. Do you think that the Academy litigates against terrorism? The fucking Academy, you idiot. All right.
Oh,
That was George Takei saying we're done.
oh
He
my.
said we're done.
Oh my.
No. Do you have any other, do you want to have closing moments before we tell the Nazis what we tell the Nazis?
I don't think so. I'm sorry that you lost that job due to some stupid shit.
Yeah.
That's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But you're coming home, so that's good.
Yeah. I'll be there tomorrow. Be in Los Angeles tomorrow.
Very exciting. Well, it's going to be a little cold tomorrow, but it should be nice by the end of the week.
Yeah, well, supposedly New York is sending us off with a 73-degree weather day when we're going to cold LA. So.
Fuck you, weather. Fuck you, Nazi weather. You Nazi weather bastards.
The weather's being controlled by the Nazis, man.
Stop eating shit, you weather. Damn Nazi weather. All right, we'll see you next time on West Coast Massholes.
Bye.
This has been a Blursh production. Blur.